Happy Tuesday to all y'all. This is P.
That's M.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together we are
PM Artist Studio.
Hello everyone. I've been saying hello to lots of you. Let me see, I know a few of you just kind of snuck in there as I was, I gotta get everything, clicked and turned on and flip the switches and such. I'm gonna pop out the chat like I do. Let's see her. Now we go live to the live chat. I don't know if you know that, guys, but the live chat's where things are at.
That's where we chat.
That's where we chat at. Over there. Alrighty. Well, we're going to be Sgraffitoing today. Now, do we have any announcements? P's birthday's tomorrow. But we may be doing some of her birthday business this afternoon. Maybe. She got a little package from her friend Ann. And I want her to wear it. Because it's awesome.
Part of the package has been partially consumed. Izzy saw it before I had it put away.
See, look, I think that's a little messed up over there. That was bothering me. Did she see what else was in it?
Oh, no, I didn't show her. Yeah,
because that's one of the reasons we're like, okay, when we do this, then it's out of the box and, But, yeah, I think P should definitely have to wear that tomorrow. But remember, we also have our special guest in the morning tomorrow for Watercolor Wednesday, which we're all preparing for.
I might be the queen, but she's the princess with a capital P.
Yeah, so she may be wearing the crown if she sees it. Oh, shoot, I gave that away. There's a crown involved. A real one.
Yeah.
Not just the imaginary one we're all chasing. That was for you, Mom.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, who snuck in on me? Let's see. Oh, hey, Carrie and Debbie. Marita.
Carrie with a C?
Marilyn, I may have, you said hello or, all right. No, she said morning, everyone. All right, cool. The rest of you guys I already said hello to, I think. But hello again to all y'all in the chat. All right, so P, we did not do the polls last night because I was brain dead tired. Just not functioning well.
Like 9:30 bedtime.
Yeah. So...
I just did them this morning.
Yeah, she pulled them. So we're going to do a little quickie flip through on that. I'm going to go top cam. There you are. What's up with the mailer? Is that your braille off?
No, that's my folder for my sea of C's.
See? CC, senorita.
SEA, not SEE.
Yeah, there's play on words and
see the
letters
C's.
there. See the C's. Sea of the crescents.
Yes, sea of crescents.
Yeah.
Crescent moon.
See, Brad kind of rolls his eyes sometimes when I'm telling him these things. I'm like, but this is part of PM Artist Studio. We have funny names.
Yeah, they're unusual.
Unusual. So, why don't you go through your prints real quick?
Okay, well, this is one. Remember, I picked up some stuff from it yesterday.
That was the last one.
I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know if I helped it.
Well, it got some spatter on it.
Got some spatter on it. Some markies on it. I think it's going to go into this folder because I think I'm going to do some more to it.
All right.
I'm just, I'm looking at it with this one. I think that might be really interesting. I don't know. It might be the other one.
Well, I love that gold and the blacky business there.
I know, and remember we thought this was such a poo-poo.
It is kind of a poo-poo print.
I know, but once you get this on it, remember it looks marbly. Because remember the red and gray one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you did that in gold, big shocker, I'm going to just keep pushing gold until she does something in gold. Yeah.
I'm kind of over it.
She's so mean.
Okay, look, this one. I think this is really
you.
This is really nice too. Okie dokie. So we're just going to put those over here in this folder. And look at this. I think this...
Oh, Dawn says you look very cute in your blue. Well, she says... What did she say? Oh, sorry. The chat moved on me. That's what happens. You look away from the chat and things happen.
This is one of those shirts.
She's loving the blue on you, I think is what she said.
Thank you. Thank you. I have this scarf on because I have a big old blob of
paint.
paint there, which I don't know why I'm trying to cover that. Everybody knows everything I have.
You should just kind of spatter all your shirts.
Yeah, really, ahead of time.
Yeah. Just be done with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Some pre-spatter.
Yeah.
Hey, Sherry. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, I'm going to put this over yonder here because I'm going to use that today. I just wanted a quick review of all our past Sgraffitis. And remember, some of the Sgraffitos kind of maybe later on need another, and you can see this one got another.
Fran's vote was black and silver.
Black and silver. Oh.
Maybe she meant like on the, not maybe mixing them. Although
no,
that might
like,
be kind of cool.
Shiny black?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I might, do something more to this afternoon. I'm just showing you these so that you've got an idea, because we may not get to all these techniques. Now, I don't even know where that little hootie do. I let Izzy use it, and I'm not sure I got it back. But, I have all my different little tools out here. This one I'm especially fond of. Remember, this was one that I don't know how many pulls we got on that. Bunch of them.
So Carrie he had the disaster of a video session, but then on the third attempt, technology cooperated, and he's had some jelly plate play, and so there should be a video coming up using our stencils in April. Woohoo! Very exciting stuff. A lot of people were enjoying his craft cave tour. You were very organized.
Yes,
like if you ever came here.
Oh, let's don't even talk about that.
I mean, I would appreciate your assistance, but you might have a complete, just utter, fail, because it's like, there's just, where do you start? That's kind of how I feel some days around here. But that's okay. We all have things. It's like therapy for me. Like, I'm working through my stuff.
Anxiety.
My stuff with her stuff.
Her obsessions.
Yes, my obsessions. Whatever. All right. And then Lisa Mingus says, it's better paint than food, although there might be some of that too. Just be not. Ooh, I like that. Are you going to Sgraffito that?
I'm going to Sgraffito this because I had an idea. But I want to talk about this Sgraffito business. What you have to remember is, in order for your Sgraffito to be picked up as Sgraffito, you have to have contrast. Either start with light and pick up with dark, or you start with dark and pick up with light. Now, this is going to be kind of a special, because I don't want to lose a lot of the stuff that I already have on here. So what I'm thinking is, I don't know. I need to think about that some more.
All right, the little tools are the silicone brushes. I think their main, do they...
I'm not really sure what their original intent
I think maybe even clay tools, just to make marks, and which is really what Sgraffito, if you look up the definition, it's mainly for ceramics and making marks in ceramic.
Yeah.
But it is a very similar, you're getting similar effects.
Right. And a lot of times the Sgraffito, they will put a slip on of just very thin glaze. And then
I thought the slip was like the gooey business at the, all that clay.
A slip is what they put it in to get a thin layer on.
Oh,
and
yes,
then they carve into the clay. So wherever they carve into, it removes that thin slip. And you can see the clay body underneath.
There you go.
And
I think so. If not, I will come back to this video and put in the description area. Or, you know what, even better, because I'm better at this, I will put the affiliate link into the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. For those of you that may be watching who just popped in and are like, who are you people? What are you doing? That is our Facebook group. That's where all of us and most of these lovely people hang out that are in the chat. Not everybody loves the Facebook, and we totally understand that. Some days, it makes me angry. But we got a group. We got to keep the people happy.
Happy people.
Plus, we like hanging out with you guys.
Happy people.
Mostly, we like hanging out with you guys. Facebook drives us crazy.
I think this is 1.0, and I think it has stuff in it, but I don't remember.
Is it tainted?
A little bit more. Okay, I have my little, I use these. We never throw these away.
Look at
what?
Mo found it.
What
there you go. It's in the chat. Mo found it.
What is it?
The link, our affiliate link, because I was pretty sure that I'd put those on there because we'd really hit the Sgraffito heavy during our...
Do we have yogurt on our affiliate link?
We should put up a yogurt. I've talked to those new
strawberry
people. They didn't pick up any of my Instagram posts.
No,
We like their foil lids, too.
On it. Okay, well, anyway, their lids are really wonderful.
Upcycling.
Yeah, and after you get... I wait until I have a whole bunch of them that are all gooed up, and I soak them, and then you can just kind of take a knife and just kind of peel it off like... And
like the yogurt skins.
Yeah.
Are you guys for or against the yogurt skin? It's like muffin tops.
Well, I don't know that I'm going to use that right now. I think I've already got this mixed up.
You're awesome, Mo. Thank you so much. Plants. Okay. Lush is what Francis.
I want to talk about this.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything else you need?
Nope, you go.
Okay. Because I just, it's really, this is important. Okay. So I'm going to take and I'm going to use my stylus to get out the texture of the flowers. This is a photograph I took in Alaska of cow parsnips.
You took that photograph?
I did.
Oh, look at you.
I know. Anyway,
Okay.
so I'm going to start with the dark because I want to pick it up with light. So I'm going to remove the dark in order to get the image.
Ooh.
More or less. Okay?
Just calling her shots, y'all.
I'm calling my shots.
Corner pocket.
And remember, you use a little bit more than you think you're going to need because you're moving it around.
Yeah, and you don't want to have to come back and put a blob there and then mess up some of your Sgraffito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there you go. And I don't know how much retarder, which I know that's kind of a rookie move there, not knowing that.
15% is what we... Right.
Yeah, but I don't know how much is already in there, but it's best to be safe than sorry. I would rather have a little too much than not enough.
But you do know that there's some already in there.
I'm thinking there is. It's the 1.0.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to look at the 1.0. I don't know if I
started
wrote
on that
anything
business.
down. I think this was when I was mixing up...
Texture paste.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was lots of discussion on what was 1.0, 2.0, and it's 2.0 black. And so then she was confusing the version of mix to the actual paint.
Something like that.
Yeah, there were some questions.
Yeah, there was.
Finally, I just gave up and I'm like, whatever. It's
all right, well, we're
2.0
going
black.
to use our textured brayer, which I haven't walked. This is probably going to be a soaker. I'm just letting you know.
It's got a lot of metallic-y layers on it, so yeah, I would assume so. Those tend to give you the most troubles.
But this is kind of cool because we're doing texture anyway, so, you know.
Ripple away.
Ripple away.
We call it cow parsley, is what Fran says.
Uh-huh.
So what was it?
Yeah, it's not parsnips, it's cow parsley. Yes, and it's kind of, you have to be careful with it because the little stickery things on it make you itch.
Oh, pokey.
All right, now, obviously we have obliterated our little drawing underneath. So we're just going to have to kind of guess at where stuff is.
All right, Fran, you got to turn off your all caps. I got on to Vanessa earlier. I see you.
You know, we just kind of have an idea about where they were, and, you know, that's just kind of a, I don't know.
She ordered gel retarder just because of you, Fran did.
Oh, well, you won't be sad that you did.
Although Fran doesn't seem to have any dry problem, or like keeping things. Although some of those metallics, I think that you will find success or further success with them to be able to play with them a little bit longer.
Yes, I think so.
I'm gonna zoom in a little bit.
Okay, now I'm sorry if my hat or whatever is getting in the way here because I really need to be down here on it.
You're kind of using a sommelier type holding position.
I am, and you have different styluses that do different things. Now this one has a point, so I don't know. It may be slightly different, but you can see I'm still getting lots of nice I can tell that my stuff's not drying up because it's not draggy. Now that was a little draggy.
That was a little draggy.
That was a little draggy.
Don't be such a drag.
Yeah. And then if at some point you really want to know what it's going to look like, you lift it up so that you can see the white here.
Yeah.
Beneath it. And that really doesn't do a very good job of it either. But yeah, I think it's coming along nicely. And this is one of those things that, you know, you can make corrections.
For instance, I just use all caps when I'm talking to you rather than the rest of the folks. Fair enough, Fran. Fair enough. It doesn't get my attention, but see, if you're always in there, then I feel like you're yelling at me.
Okay, now I'm just using my little...
She's not addicted to the all caps. All right, fair enough, fair enough. I like that.
And these are kind of umbelliferous.
What?
Umbelliferous.
Oh.
I don't know that that's a word, but anyway.
Well, what do you think it means? How are you using that word?
Umbelliferae is a designation of a flower type.
Oh.
It's an umbel.
Oh. So it's
I just know that because I used to help your father classify us.
My father was, well, his first degree was in
Botany.
And he owned a greenhouse.
I really liked him a lot better before he went into math. Because then we didn't really have a whole lot to talk about. That could be explain a lot of things.
Yes.
That could explain some stuff.
That's for another day.
Then we are going to...
Hello, Fiona. Like umbrella. Yes.
Yes.
Umbelliferae. Oh, I can't say it. That one doesn't come off of my tongue.
All right, now remember, this is the kiss pull.
I'm going to back out just a little bit.
This is the kiss pull. I'm just, because we have so much down there, I'm just kind of getting some off.
Ooh, but that's lovely.
Isn't that wonderful?
Now, see, that texture came from the brayer.
The one that you're seeing right here.
Yes.
Absolutely. And I love this because you can get, if you're really, you know, I'm just barely touching the surface. Like a feather.
Like you're consoling somebody, you know?
Yes, patting them on the back.
Hello, Ricky.
Okay, now each one of these prints can give you information because I kind of need to hit it a little, push a little harder there where the flowers are, but I'm not really sure where they are. And I should have had some of this. This is my,
Oh, hey, Fran says, okay, so umbelliferous is talking about the form of flowers take.
Yeah.
They hang in umbrellas like P said. It's a lovely word. Yes, I agree. I just can't say it very well.
And remember we said we wanted to, you know.
And Ricky said she finally caught alive, and we're wearing her out. Well, I assume Ricky, are you girl Ricky or boy Ricky? I don't know.
All right, now at this point I have some decisions to make because I'm starting to get off more than I want. So now I'm going to let this dry properly, then I'm going to pull it with a light color.
Are you going to Sgraffito in it more with the light color?
I think not, but I'm reserving that. Okay. I might change my mind.
Okay, good. Carry on, P. Carry on.
I will. Oops. What happened there? Oh.
Deb says, wow, you must patent and sell textured brayers. Don't tell Brad. He'll be like, yes, that's a fantastic idea. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Maybe he's not paying attention right now.
Let's do that. All right, now, the next one we're going to do is going to be completely...
Oh, she never said umbrellas. It's, umbels. Ah, they point the other way. Well, see, look, I'm learning things. It's kind of like concave and convex.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at all of us.
Yeah, getting all knowed up.
I love it.
Mariah, you're going to have to turn on the air conditioning.
We'll do that.
Or fan.
Hopefully I won't squirrel.
Something. Okay. Lots of paint. Remember, we're going for texture here. And I have a lot of old Lucas over here. In fact, I've got tube and a half of Lucas, so if we have to mix up some, you know, that might be kind of a good thing to do too, just to show you.
Now, once you get that down, I think that if we can bring back the other prints, the lightly touched ones, to kind of show that a little bit. Cause
did I go fast?
Well, a little bit, but you kind of have to, because, you know, the paint's drying. You got to move along, but we should bring those back and show them a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do.
Okay.
We'll do.
I don't know if Brad's handling them. I'm so
All
slow.
right, I don't usually go in portrait position. You know, you've noticed I'm kind of a... Uh-oh.
Oh.
The air conditioner is...
Moving your tissue about.
Moving my tissue about. Horrible.
You need to have it locked down. Hello, Gretchen.
All right, now what did I do with my other little... Did it get lost? Oh. I don't know, for some reason or other, this is kind of like my favorite, but I need to remind myself.
And hello, Fiona. If I don't think that I said hello. I'm impressed with the technical talk today, Mo says.
The technical?
Yes, the technical talk.
That's funny. Which part of it?
Yeah,
oh, no.
What part was
I
technical?
dirtied up my table. So pristine. Okay, we need to hush it up. And okay, I'm just going to start here, and I'm just going to make little patterny things.
I like that pattern. It shows up really cool.
And it's really cool when you come back and you pick it up with something else. And what I'm going to do here is I went ahead, and I want you all to be very appreciative of my thinking ahead. I know it doesn't always happen. I try to, but I went ahead and cut some black paper.
They definitely will, Carrie. I've seen people use the textured rollers. He has some from his cake decorating.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now, I don't know if you want to continue using them for cake.
After you've used them for paint.
Just, you know, there might be some sticky behind your business. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I know Felicia, where baking meets crafting, she designates, like, even though she has some things that were meant for baking and, you know, cake making and all that, but she buys a second set just so there isn't any cross-contamination.
Ah, well, I wouldn't worry about things like that. You all know that.
Well, we all know you're going to bake it. I love you, but
Hey.
she does make a mean frosty. I'll tell you that.
And
But the baking she does not do.
my
Oh, your cookies. You need to make some cookies. She does make some.
oatmeal raisin rum cookies are like,
They are.
you would walk across town for that business. Okay, look at that.
And good hold up there. That was a good.
That wasn't
Well
it?
done, P.
Just barely kissing the surface. Just barely kissing the surface.
Ah, there you go.
Now, you know, you can bear down and just pull it in one fell swoop, which I've done before. But then I discovered, you know, it's much more interesting if you kind of just,
Have a little series.
yeah.
We like some series. And carries. Just like that, Carrie. I'm working on my funny. It'll be here in a minute.
This is showing up a little late to the party.
We will. Well, once she's done with this, she'll bring the previous ones and
I
this
promise,
set.
I
She
will.
promises. Otherwise, I'll, you know, throw something at her.
All right.
I
Well,
might
I
have
don't think
something
there's quite as much. I probably needed to add a little bit more. But now what we can do here is we leave this. And let me get.
I know Fran's loving this because it's just it's distressed. It has such potential for some kind of mappy business.
But pull this with a contrasting color, and what's really that you just can't get this any other way. The areas where you can just barely see through.
You could
That's
come in
gonna
and do
become-
you could do a little more Sgraffito. Just-
Well, I could, but I think what I'm going to run into is I'm going to run into drag. But we can try it. Just, you know, to...
a piecemeal.
I
I'll
lost-
grab it. And some things are falling.
Okay, yeah, see, look. See, it's not...
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
not,
so it gets sticky, and so it's not really moving, and it really just blurs it out.
yeah, It's not.
Well, see, hey, if we didn't try that, people wouldn't know.
They wouldn't, and they would be upset because I didn't tell them.
Yeah. All right, there's your blank paper there.
Thank you.
Now, bring these back.
Okay. All right. Well, this needs to set and ripen anyway. Okay, these were our originals.
Oh, they're calling for copper and rose gold when we bring those back. Okay, to pull.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now remember, this was my last one. You could tell it was starting to get kind of, but you know, I really, and I love this texture from the brayer. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
stars just align every now and then. I think this
Hey,
is
Chris.
quite delightful.
She's trying to finish up her postcards.
Oh,
It's okay. That's
hey, I got mine finished up.
yeah, and then poor Sandy's gonna have to wait for her thing because I totally just. There was a chicken incident. Let's just say, chickens were involved.
Chickens were involved. They weren't live at
No.
that point. They were.
They might have been from Buffalo.
That's just so bad. God, I can't.
I'm
even-
gonna leave y'all hanging. You're
Yeah.
just gonna have to beg for that little story.
Okay. Now I'm
Here, should
assuming
I-
that brayer is like
I'm backing
this
out.
black
'cause
knobby
there.
is right in the way.
You're hanging off the table, which means
Well, I know, but I really want to talk about
Okay.
this one.
very good.
But I don't know how much do
There.
I have.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, because I backed all the way back out.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this was the last one or the first one? This was the first one.
Mm-mm.
No, this was the last one.
Last one.
Last one. And what I love about this is, can you see that darker, you're getting that idea of depth there. Now you don't so much get that on these. These more are about the Sgraffito, about the lines. This is more about shapes and shadows and suggestions, and you sort of know they're flowers. You don't necessarily have to know what kind of flowers they are.
Hey, Sandy.
They're, like fantasy flowers.
Fantasy. Yes.
And we don't really care because they're delightful, whatever they are. The marks are wonderful, and I think that they look very, gestural,
Gestural.
which is, but look at that wonderful background from that brayer. Just so impressed with that. Now, that didn't show up so much over here. And I think that's okay, too.
Yeah.
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 All right. Is that good?
Yeah. Do you guys want to see the black or the black paper ones?
Okay. Here we
They're
go.
begging.
This is number 1 with the blobs down here, which, I need to clean up the edge of the dadgum
I think that's fine.
plate. This is number 2. And this is number 3 when we decided perhaps
It's done.
we didn't
time.
have quite enough retarder in there for number 3.
Hey, but just think you'll be able to pull that sooner rather than later.
Absolutely.
The one on the plate, that is. And what's nice about these is you can layer these up.
You certainly can. Which
And
that's what. But look at this wonderful
show us?
texture. I mean, you can feel this. This is bumpy.
Hey, Lisa.
It's just really. I don't know that I'm ever gonna wash it.
Oh, well, you'll have to do something.
Oh, I know,
It will
and
no
it
longer
was-
roll. But according to the crowd here, we could sell them. Okay, so here's the story. We had hot wings last night. And I washed
didn't.
my
I don't like 'em.
hands. But I guess I didn't really wash them well enough. Or it was just, I don't know, maybe I'm greasy or I don't know. I was about
used
to
her
take
putting on hand lotion.
I was about to take pictures of Sandy's winnings, her options, because people do.
Yes, because she told me that she wanted earth tone colors.
So we went through, we picked the mats, we did all of that, and then after dinner I was going to take the pictures, but I touched the mats, and then there's it wasn't horrible, but it was just enough. So I ordered some new mats. They'll be here Wednesday. So Sandy, you gotta wait.
Sorry, Sandy.
Sorry.
It wasn't my doing,
So
honey.
that was the chicken from Buffalo story.
Okay, now You can use open paint, and I highly recommend open paint
When sgraffitoing.
when sgraffitoing. But you can create your own open paint.
Oh, Carrie says when it's dry, you could watercolor into the negative space of the flowers. That would be really pretty. Maybe we should hold one of those for watercolor Wednesday. And you could play with that a little bit tomorrow.
Well,
in the afternoon.
I could, but Carrie, I needed to. Well, I don't know. This is print paper.
I think it'll hold up to the watercolor pretty decently. Heck, it holds up to the sprays.
True that.
True
Hey,
that.
You know what? It's
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
ventured. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, what we're going to do here is.
Well, Gretchen, there was a little bit of that. So, the story continued. I tried to fix it with the distress glaze, which then made it pretty much impossible for anything else to stick. It was a series of terrible ideas and just bad hand washing, I suppose.
Hygiene.
Hygiene. I mean...
Okay, now I need to talk.
I feel bad admitting all that, but okay, go ahead.
This is the AR, anthraquinone blue. And remember?
RQ blue.
RQ blue. Remember about RQ blue? RQ blue is very dry. It's desert blue.
It's a desert blue. It's almost sand.
It is. And I may be getting a little carried away with my...
She's better safe than sorry.
But we're going overboard on the retarder here with that because I'm compensating for its dry nature, which is kind of what, you know, I do when I'm doing old Lucas. Okay, now remember, you want to make sure that you've got it well integrated and you've gone over that spot where you put down the retarder. Because it will leave a bald spot.
Yes.
I don't know how people, you know, manage to get through something without having all kinds of stuff.
Well, and especially you and blue. I mean, it's always the blue ends up.
It is, and then I, you know, either push my glasses up or scratch my nose or something. I gotta be a streak of blue.
She has blue, usually
A
here
blue,
or here.
Blue.
I don't know how she ends up with the one here. Maybe she's got an itchy cheek.
I don't know. It's just nervous because I'm anxious about.
Yeah.
Doing.
Eva was ready. She was ready to skip the, you know, she was over the chicken story.
She was over the chicken.
And wanted to know more about what you were doing.
There you go.
Keeping us on task. I like
Excellent.
that, Eva. I appreciate it.
Just keep at it. Okay.
And Carrie, I want to travel with you. Ooh, I like this kind of sgraffito too. I like the busy line ones, but I also like it when you do the swirly.
We're gonna kind of, you know, channel Van Gogh here.
Okay.
And we have to have some cypress trees in here. Nobody made cypress trees like Van Gogh.
I like that. That's a cute little, lovely drawing.
I think so. But I mean, we're doing really well with our, you know, I can tell, and you will be able to tell by the way your stylus is moving. If you're dragging and you're not getting marks,
it's just kind of that sticky, blurry feeling.
Yeah. And we don't mind about having a little negative space over there in the corner. All right.
Okay.
There we go. Moving on. And I am using this print paper almost exclusively because I like the way, and I think I have a better, if I want to do watercolor on top of it, I will have a lot better
Oh yeah, this might be really fun with the watercolor.
chance of it.
Okay. Oh yeah, she'll bring it back here in just a second. No worries.
I just need to move along here. Because remember, we're trying to get multiple prints from the same.
Man, that looks great. Good job, Pig. Proud of you.
I think I went a little heavy there on my pressure.
Yes, this is the Pacon paper. The Printmaking. And I do have that
I'm
on.
pushing a little harder right now.
I think even below in the description area I might have it there, or I'll bring it back.
No, I think I really like the first one the best.
And that
I don't
one,
know.
you just decided to take that one all the way up.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
And, what the hey, we'll just go with what we got here.
All right.
Okay, let's try some.
Well, before you do that, because you're not losing anything, right? I mean, that can just hang out there for a second. Will you bring your prints back?
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry.
No worries.
Okay, this is the last one. Notice it's really the little where you leave off your stroke. I'm going to do another one with the blue and do more swirly doos rather than
the squiggly doos.
Squiggly doos.
Swirly doos, squiggly doos.
Yeah. Okay. That I think that one has the most definition. And that was the first one. This was the very last one.
Lisa likes this paper.
It's really, yes, this paper is nice to work with. And I can't imagine what really, nice, expensive print paper must be. But
this is a very reasonable printmaking paper, I think, especially for gel printing.
Yeah, it's student grade, but it really gets the job done. I really do. I like it a lot. Now, this could be a good background. You could come over it with something else because it is a uniform color. You could use your stencils and overlay it and have some really, especially like the
in the more
C's
solid, in those solid areas.
The swirls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she wants me to zoom out. Oh, will you bring them back in and I'll zoom out? 'Cause I think they want to see them kind of side by side.
Oh, sure.
And then Anne would like to know, is there a difference between the Pacon and Hammermill? Are they preferred for certain techniques?
That's a really good question. I'm not sure, but since Carrie said something about watercoloring, I definitely think the print paper is more apt to take the watercolor better. The Hammermill has kind of a slick surface on it. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking that's not your ideal.
Here's what I have noticed. Not being at the gel plate, but for one, the Pacon paper is not a bright white. So if that's kind of something that you want to take into consideration, it's not as bright white. It has more tooth to it, especially on one side. So
here's the Hammermill. You can see the difference in the brightness.
You're going to get crisper images on your Hammermill.
Yes.
Because of that texture of the surface of the, how the paper's made. What else have I noticed? So P has also mentioned that on the Pacon paper that it dries quicker, or it sort of pulls in the paint faster. Or if you use a lot of paint, it takes longer to dry because it does actually suck up more paint. So some things to kind of keep in mind there.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Is that good?
Are we ready to move on?
No,
all right, Sandy, thanks for stopping by.
Good questions. Thank you.
Glad that you got to hear the chicken story. Fran doesn't understand the eating of hot wings or chicken wings.
Oh, I know. I don't like them either. I don't.
She likes the barbecue ones, which I think smell disgusting. I like barbecue, but I do not like barbecue chicken wings. It's a thing.
Yeah. I don't know. Just not a big fan. All right, moving right along. Next plate. No, we can go ahead and just clean this one off and muck about with it.
Hey, Heather.
I don't like this blue down in the corner. That will definitely emphasize the corner.
Oh, at least this is the grabby side of Pacon is great. And I would assume that that's the more toothy side.
Yeah. And I think on these, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know who it was that did the Carrie.
Thanks, Mom.
Carrie with a K. Comparing the different tissue papers and which side, you know, you should use and whatnot. I don't, with the Pacon, I use it interchangeably.
Because she's really what it is that she's in the heat of the moment. She's not checking out.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's paper's happening.
That's not on my radar. There's so many other things that are that isn't there.
Okay, before you start, I'm gonna do a little, you know, the thing, because Mo says, yeah, give me the thumbsies upsies. For those of you that are here in the live stream, we would very much appreciate that. That lets other people know, hey, come on over. There's something happening here.
Yeah.
You might want to watch this.
We're just not sitting around
You're
twiddling
picking our nose.
thumbs.
We're Sgraffitoing.
We're Sgraffitoing.
If you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends, especially your arty ones. We very much love those. If you are wanting to hang out with us during the week, we do that over in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. That's where all the collab business happens and all the razzmatazzy fun business, especially with our friends Ann and Mo at the lead with P over here with the team non-YouTubers. That stuff goes down over there with that. All right, I think I covered it all. Oh, we're doing a giveaway when we hit 3,000 people. But that's only on Sundays. You must come back and leave a comment on those videos. There we go. Oh yeah, and we have arty perks. Check those out.
Yeah.
I got very emotional in the video. Worth a view. Because I love y'all. And every time I think about it, it makes me cry. There you go.
Okay, I'm mixing in 2 different colors here because I want to, I'm hoping to get kind of a...
Oh, is that the...
a mucky color. I'm not sure that this is going to be it, but what the heck.
Oh, yeah, the Pacon paper in the UK. Well, number one, they have a hard time finding it in Canada. We know that.
Yeah, but what did they came up with something else. They have something else.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember that.
Okay, you guys that, you know, gave us that information, could you, like, hook us up
and
again?
I wonder if that was Isabella.
It had something to do with something that Jackson's has.
Well, or where to look was like art stores, art supply stores. So that way you aren't paying the shipping.
Right.
Because they may carry the Pacon brand. Because it's usually like student. It's for schools and stuff. That's who Pacon usually sells to. That's what they're known
I think
for.
they do have a professional
Oh, yeah, they
line.
do. But yeah,
Okay.
I can't remember.
Trying to make that integrate with that and not get on the edge of my plate like I did on the other one.
Oh, yes, and you get the fancy powsy wowsy thumbs ups, Carolyn. That's true. You get the cool icons. See all those crazy cool icons?
See 'em.
Doesn't that draw you in? I like this mix.
Well, I don't know that we're going to love it, but we're going to go with it.
All right.
And I'm not doing a whole lot of brayering on here because I want to leave lots of...
Leave it thick.
I want to leave it thick. And this is a very opaque.
We would love to see that, Heather. Definitely. Oh, remember, if you're coming over to Makers, answer those questions. I'm not letting you in. I'm getting serious about all that business. I want to know. I like the swirlies. I like that the brown's still showing up there a bit. I knew Mo would like this. She says, awesome color. Yeah. This is very Mo. Oh, and it was so crazy. Oh, that was a great view. Tilt it just a little bit back to you. Because then you can kind of really see it in the up cam. Is that a good view for you?
I don't know. It's working.
You don't know? There you go.
Okay.
I like
think
that.
I'm more
Because
like-
when you're looking at it from the top view, you do not see it. I mean, you see a little bit of the
Yeah,
swirl, but that's when you really see it.
And look, you can really see the
brown.
texture.
And the texture in it.
Okay. I don't know why I held that like that.
Well, it was wonderful.
All right, smooth side, Lisa.
Oh, Carrie says that the swirls remind him of the Scream. Edward Munch, right? Munch.
Yes.
Is it Munch or Munch?
It's M-U-N-C-H. I don't know how you say it.
Munch or Munch. Woo! And I tell you, that texture shows up on the paper. I mean, it's not just a visual thing. It is.
It has depth.
Oh, you want me to skip? You want to zoom in? You want zoomed in? I shall zoom.
2. Seems to be picking up where that brown is. You notice that? Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Seemed heavy down here, so I'm going to
Push a little more there.
push a little bit more there.
Oh, well, hello, Carla, and I'm sorry that your grandson is sick.
Oh, that's so sad when you have sick
sick
babies.
kids are the worst.
They're just the worst. All right, I'm going to leave that.
I like it. It's like fluffy cloud kind of business. Oh, are you gonna see?
But it's not.
If no more Sgraffito left.
No more Sgraffito left. Oh, no.
Did you lose a...
I recovered.
Good save. Where did it fall?
Well, into the cavernous undergrowth.
Undergrowth.
That's my story.
We think so, Carolyn. I think...
Too.
Yeah, they are silicone brushes, but I think a lot of people use them for clay.
Yeah. I don't really know. Like, really know.
I don't even remember exactly. Like, we saw somebody using them for something else. And we're like, ooh. If
I
it's
need
silicone,
those.
that'll work really well on the gel plate. Right?
I know. I wish I could remember all of my...
Well, and then I saw some people... One of the reasons we had some of these is that when I was doing a lot of the paper crafting bookie business, people use them to apply the glue. And they're also great to hold things down because the silicone so it kind of lifts up nice and doesn't, stick down. They're very functional little tools.
Mine are looking kind of a little on the grody side.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Should I zoom in?
It's like, looks like a cupcake.
Yes. Cupcakes.
Cupcake. I'm liking me some cupcake.
What was remember in the stream? Oh, and you got a little paint. And it says, I swear it's always on that little cheek there. I don't.
Well, I'm not going to mess with it right now.
Don't rub it in because it's small right now. And
Oh,
make
this
it
is
bigger.
the one I open here.
What was it? The thumb with the thumbs up, and you said you thought it was a cupcake, or?
Oh, it's the pile of poop.
Well, that was that same conversation. But then there
Was
was
that a
something,
different
and
one?
you were like, I thought it was a cupcake with a candle. I don't know. I don't remember. Did it freeze, or was that really thick paint? Oh, it's really thick paint.
Heavy body. You need heavy body for this, by the way.
Yeah, so that's why she's adding the retarder in to pretty much everything today.
Yeah. And remember, you need to get it off of the plate and integrate it well with your... because it will have a ball spot.
Oh, awesome. Fiona has some gift money in Amazon. Those are always fun.
Yeah.
Go shopping. I found a gift card.
Now, I've still got a little blue on here. Imagine that.
Well, you're going to go a little purpley. That's all right.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's kind of... It's
a deepened red.
It's going... Yes. Thank you.
Maybe it was the ice... Yeah, the ice cream. Oh, yes, the ice cream with the poop. The thumbs up with the candle thing.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, let's use a different stylus. I think maybe it was Pinka who did the flowers.
Oh,
She
yes.
did
Well, like, hers were very... You could just tell that they were... She had great movement. There, your leaf is good. I don't know what's happening with your flower at the top. It needs
Well,
a little
I'll give it a little,
yeah.
you know, kind of
Yeah.
pansy it.
I mean, I don't mean to. There you go.
Yeah,
That helps.
that's more better.
Yeah. There you go. Deepen those lines. I like that. Ooh, Carolyn's Art of the Fold came yesterday. She's going to do some reading today. I'm telling you, the book is wonderful. Now, my one gripe is that sometimes they're not very, you know, it was like you were supposed to do the 17.5 inch for the flag pieces and cut it into the 7 pieces, which then you have to work out the math on your own. I wish they would have just kind of, you know, why don't you just say the little flag should end up this size? I thought that was interesting. Oh, that's very pretty. You got, yeah, do some over in that one heavy corner.
This corner?
Yeah, well, yeah, that whole side over there.
Well, I just don't know what exactly to
I
do
don't know,
over
like the
there.
wind's blowing or there's seeds in the air. Or a little tree in the background.
It's wheat. It's a wheat. But I can't just have that be there.
There you go. Yeah, I like that. Just kind of texture your background a bit.
I do think a lot of times that these end up looking like
Wood carvings.
wood plate.
Uh-huh. I think so too. You got 9 minutes.
I can do it.
All right.
Okay, rough side.
Hey, Cindy. Oh, and Heather's going to the library later, or soon with her mom. She's going to be getting some books. Are you going to get the Art of the Fold? Check it out. Ooh, it really does look like one of those wood carving, like the stamped wood block. Is that different than the... Is there a name for it, is what I'm trying to say.
Woodcut.
Woodcut?
Yeah, wood.
If a woodchuck could chuck. Would a woodchuck chuck wood? Oh, look at how much the... Oh, well, because the blue was on the plate. I'm like, man, we're really seeing it now.
And I'm pulling all the red ones with the rough side.
Aw, that is very sweet, Carrie. Yes, we actually used to have that, but if you do look in our description box, there's some different ways. And one of the ways is either through the perks, or if you wanted to do one-time thing, if you click like below the chat there are ways that if you want to, you know, show us some little love, some monetization, yeah, definitely.
Okay, here you go. I'm leaving it.
Leave it.
I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the plate that we can pull this afternoon. You think that's good?
So Eva says it is like a line. So it is a line. Oh, hello, Mary Ellen. You kind of snuck in there. Hello and welcome. Line of cut.
Oh, okay.
Is the wood cutting?
Oh, I can pull this.
Sweet. We can end on a pull.
The pinky pull.
It's not pinky pie. It's pinky pull. Wow, toughen. That's one thing I think we've also noticed about the Pacon paper. It tends to really be, but it's strong enough to hold up to that kind of pull.
It really is.
Oh, I'm gonna, because this is a bigger one, I'm gonna back out a little bit. There you go. That's the sea of C's in pink. Look away, Mo.
I wish
Look away.
I'd integrated this a little better, but remember we were using different colored paints, and I reminded you, when you do your higher flow with your heavy bodies, it doesn't always happen like you want it to, especially when you're pulling the print, because the other stuff sticks more, remember? the other one the other day. My wonderful, wonderful, wonderful pull that, you know, half of it ended up on the, left on the plate.
All right, so that's
Okay.
awesome. Thank you, Cindy, for talking about
Oh, here, let's bring old Red back.
Let's bring old Red back and look at her while we're closing up today's morning stream.
Okay, I'm gonna try to. Oh,
I'm scared it will rip up. Most of the time, it doesn't. Like where it's gonna rip is the corners or the edges.
and you notice how I kind of wiggle it as I'm going down. You want to make sure your corners have all been. You kind of crackled them and released them, because that's where you're going to start your tear.
Yeah.
Is in the corner. Okay, this is one.
And if it starts to do that, come back at it from the other direction. And a lot of times, even though if it has pulled, you can get it to come across and then just use some glue to glue it down.
2 and 3, and I can't hold it down there because it's still wet.
Okay. They can't touch.
They cannot touch.
But
that's the last one.
No frottage.
No frottage. This is number 1, number 2, number 3.
There you go. All right, guys. Thanks for the love and the thumbsy upsies. We very much appreciate that. Bye, Heather. Have fun at the library. Can't wait to hear about the books that you get. All right, guys. A very cool stream. Well, you could leave them there.
Oh, okay.
While we chit chat.
Okay. Here, I'll put old blue back in here.
Yeah.
And then where's our first one?
I'm very impressed with your Sgraffito this morning, P. I don't always get to see her do this. A lot of times she does the Sgraffito like at night and then shows me an end pull and I'm like, okay, that's great, whatever. I'm just being honest.
She was under impressed.
I was.
Well, remember we started out doing this with mark making. So I was more or less like into lines and linear and repeated kind of patterny motif.
And then trying to write words, but not realizing that
it was going to be backwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote patience, and it was backwards.
One needs patience, especially when writing in Sgraffito backwards. Oh, all right. We will be Sgraffitoing some more.
This is my favorite.
Are we going to try to pull some later? Are we going to be able to?
What do you mean?
Pull some of those in the later stream.
Probably not. They probably need to ripen.
Should we put down some stuff so we could at least pull 1 or 2? We'll use your suggestions. I'm gonna make her do it and use some copper on at least one of those. She will get that layer down, and then that way we will pull that at the beginning of this afternoon's stream. So there we go. I know, but Fran, we need to get
copper
things on the plate. Do you want to do that real quick and is
well,
it dry?
I certainly can.
Okay.
Yeah,
so this is kind of what we're going to be doing.
See, nothing's coming up.
Perfect. That way it should be dry by our 3 p.m. stream, and we can pull those. So there you go.
And I'm going to use a heavy body just because.
Lucas Krill demo. What do you mean, Fran? Need more info there.
Oh, she wants me to mix the paint.
Oh, okay.
Or I think so. Right, Fran?
Let us know. Yes, Sharon, you have a wonderful, beautiful day, too. Oh, we know what you mean. It's not the whale paint. Or the whale food paint or whatever.
What is it?
There's a krill. You know, krill.
Oh, Lucas Krill.
Krill versus,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I will mix up some of that because obviously I kind of need to, because remember this was the one that we had the least. I didn't even show you the black ones. This was the least successful as far as just the Sgraffito. I think this is going to be absolutely amazing. And I'm using a regular brayer.
Not your textured.
Not my textured brayer.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, my nose.
Don't do it. Save your sneeze.
I will. I'll try.
Let's see. You mentioned showing us how to make your Lucas Krill mixture. Okay, yes, that's so. They seem to be kind of interested in that. Thank you, Marita. That is very sweet. She says, "So pretty. This prints are pretty." Yes, so pretty prints.
Thank you. This is Hammermill, and at this point, I'm really pushing.
Pushing hard.
Pushing.
Because you want that paint to get into those areas and also make contact, good contact with the dry paint that is there.
Yes. You want to squish it in to all the surfaces. And remember, we had some texture there.
Ooh, you know, it's spatter. Look at that background.
But now see what I told you. Remember the areas where it didn't the Sgraffito didn't go through all the way. But you can still see sort of it's become semi-transparent.
Oh yeah. Kind of a pinky.
Yeah. Now what's going to be beautiful on top of this is one of the other stencils.
Look at her little eyes light up.
I'm excited about that.
She gets excited about this Sgraffito. I'm kind of like
excited about that. Okay.
Copper.
Sorry.
Or gold. No, not ready.
It's not wet, but it's still tacky.
All right.
And
So
it will move.
You're gonna keep an eye on those, and you're gonna get a layer down, so that way hopefully we can pull it by this afternoon. Because otherwise, then we have to wait another day or so.
Yeah.
And we want to, you know, I think
and see,
you guys
this
are
is still tacky too.
Yeah.
But it should be, you know, maybe in an hour, and I can get down some stuff. Hey, this one's dry.
All right, do that one.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, you got a heavy edge there.
Got a heavy edge, but it's okay. It's not coming off. I want silver.
I think that gold or copper would be more dramatic, but you do you.
I'm just going to do me. I'm going to
Okay.
use this one that I never ever used, this iridescent stainless steel.
All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to then shut down the stream. So she has chosen the silver in golden. I don't know how dramatic this will be, but I think Fran wanted this, so, you know, she'll be happy.
Yeah, I don't know that we've got tons of contrast here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe.
Hey, you could save it real quick and put some gold on the other side and roll it out together. It's an idea.
See, that was the universe speaking.
Okay. The ghost
Nay,
has
nay.
spoken. All right, guys. Once again, very awesome time. We so love. Oh, and look, the universe is speaking and put some stuff in there and said,
Oh, that ain't happening.
That was good.
Good luck there.
Okay, very good, very good. We shall see you this afternoon. Such good times, good laughs.
Good
We
time.
think good art. We're pretty proud of things that are happening
I
here
was
today.
pretty proud of things. I mean, yesterday was I don't know.
Yeah, some days are just a little off. We're tired too. We are.
And you know, I think that's when you do a different process, it's sort of like renewed energy.
Yeah. There you go. I agree with that. It brightens you up. That's going to be pretty cool. Fingers crossed that can be pulled this afternoon. Oh, wait, we have a quick question. So we have an idea. How hard are you pushing?
When I do this here, I am giving it.
Oh, and those are acrylic plates, Mary Ellen.
Yeah, the reason you can see
life
through it-
changing.
Yeah.
Get it at the hardware store. Certain ones will actually even cut them for you. We've been to 2 different hardware stores. One had them pre-cut into the like 5x7-ish sizes and things of that nature. Then one place actually cut to what we wanted.
And try if you can't get anything else, of course, go with the
Nope,
frosted. The frosted is not as good.
Right. But
You will not be as happy.
we kind of only had that choice at one point. But yes, that was right, Mo. It is plexiglass, or I think it's Lexiglass or something now.
And it doesn't have to be super thick.
It's over in the glass aisle area.
I mean, these are very, let me just grab one here.
Yes, exactly, Deb. Good call. See, you guys are
Now,
watching
this
and
is
listening.
one of the frosted ones. But you can see it's okay. But they're not
Here,
super
hold it up
thick.
so they can see the thickness. It's, I don't know how many millimeters. I can't remember
But
that.
it's still kind of flexible, but it's going to hold it enough. You
All right,
don't need
there.
to go for
She'd wiggle her prints like that.
super super heavy. This is frosted. I'm frosted.
She is frosted.
Can you see my earrings?
Sometimes she's downright frosty. All right, guys. Good stream, good fun, all of that. If you're watching the replay or you're just kind of catching us here at the end, please do watch the replay. Be sure to leave comments below. We love those. Ask the questions.
We do,
Or
we
just,
do.
You know, give thumbs ups, give loves, and all that business. There you go. We shall see you this afternoon, and yeah, see you this
Yeah.
afternoon. Bye, guys.
Bye.